It's Royal Rumble Saturday. And yeah, happy Royal Rumble Saturday to everyone. I don't really have any predictions for this event because it's kind of a hard one to predict, I think. Unless you say John Cena is going to win, then yeah, that's pretty predictable. But yeah, to me, this Royal Rumble, the men's Royal Rumble, I mean, it feels like it can go in a lot of different ways. So I'm not even, like, usually I like to, pick who's going to win matches, and sometimes I can do a pretty good job at picking winners, but I don't even feel like doing it this time. This time I just want to kick back and relax and actually just enjoy the show. And I feel like more people need to do that. Quit trying to guess how the outcome's going to be. Just sit back and enjoy the ride. But yeah, this video is more just me talking about what I want from today's Royal Rumble event. Kind of pisses me off that I think there's only 4 matches scheduled. Like, what the hell? And yeah, I know 2 of the matches are going to be at least an hour long, but still, there should be at least 5 matches. But yeah, you got the women's Royal Rumble match. I just hope it's good. In recent years, the women's Royal Rumble matches have been pretty good, so I'm thinking this one will be good too, hopefully. A lot of people are expecting AJ Lee to appear in it, and yeah, it would be cool to see her. But I would just say don't have high expectations for that, because even if she does appear, you got to remember, this is not the same AJ Lee we all watched back then. This is an AJ Lee who is 10 years older. This is an AJ Lee who's been married to Punk for the last decade. And she hasn't been wrestling regularly anymore. She's been doing a lot of other things. So just don't have insanely high expectations. It will be cool to see her in this match. I feel like it's just going to be, if she does appear, I feel like it's just going to be for this one match. But maybe she'll get a storyline and end up having a match at WrestleMania. We'll see. But I think it's just going to be for this one match. Who's going to win? I have no idea who's going to win the women's Royal Rumble. Just hopefully there's some good surprises and some good action. And the next match is a tag team match. And I think it's the Motor City Machine Guns versus DIY. I'm not sure if there's a tag team championship on the line. I'm guessing there is, but I forgot to double check. But I feel like they should be on Raw or SmackDown. It doesn't feel like a pay-per-view premium live event match. And that's because I just feel like there hasn't been much of a build-up to it. Like, I haven't seen much of a build-up. I feel like WWE has kind of done a poor job at building up to matches recently. They haven't been doing so good when it comes to storylines. So, and yeah, I feel like this match should have had maybe a little more of a build-up. Maybe there's some stuff I haven't been seeing on Raw and SmackDown, but I just feel like there isn't much build-up there. And here I go saying build-up again, but I don't know. Apparently, I think it is a 2 out of 3 falls match, so that does sound pretty good. And yeah, like I'm going to be watching it, and I'm hoping it's a good match, but I don't know. We'll see. And you got Cody Rhodes versus Kevin Owens, the WWE Championship, the WWE Undisputed Championship. And it's a ladder match, and that should be pretty good. And honestly, personally, I want Kevin Owens to win the match. I think Cody Rhodes has been a great champion. I've enjoyed his run. But I don't think he should be champion from WrestleMania to WrestleMania. He's had it for a while now. I think now he's actually, I saw earlier today, I think he's actually been champion for 300 days now. So yeah, that's a pretty good run. And back when he won the championship, my thing was, it's great that he's champion now, and I hope he gets a good run, at least like a good 6 or 7 month run, and then he loses the championship, and then he has to like go after it again, and maybe not get it back right away, but he ends up winning it back later on, like this year in 2025. So, but now he's had the championship since last April, and now it's February 1st. So he's had the championship for a while, and I personally, I think he should lose it and then chase after it and probably not get it back like by WrestleMania, but keep chasing after it and get it back later this year and get another good run, maybe like another 5 or 6 month run. I would like to see Cody Rhodes become champion multiple times, at least a 3-time world champion, maybe more than that, but who knows if he probably is going to win the match against Kevin Owens tonight. But I think it will be good for Kevin to win and become champion, have a nice little run, probably lose it at WrestleMania or even before WrestleMania, but yeah, I think Kevin should win the match. Cody's probably going to win the match, but I think Kevin should win. Yeah. And then you have the men's Royal Rumble match. And this one, it's hard to pick, man. Like, I always look forward to the Royal Rumble match. And I feel like in recent years, the men's Royal Rumble matches haven't been as good as they should have been. And part of the reason for that, to me, is because there haven't been many surprises. And I think a Royal Rumble match should have some good surprises in it, So hopefully we get some good surprises today. I don't want to see streamers in the match. I don't want IShowSpeed in the match. I don't want the other streamer. I think his name is Kai Cenat or whatever. I don't want those guys in the damn match. But honestly, there's probably going to be at least one of them in the match. IShowSpeed might be in the match, which is a waste of a spot because he's going to get in there, someone's going to grab him, act like they're going to kick his ass, and then he's just going to get thrown out within maybe a minute or two. So it's a waste of a spot. So hopefully none of them are in the match, but they probably will be. I hope there's no basketball players in the match, because at the Royal Rumble kickoff event, I guess Triple H said something to one of the Indiana Pacers or something, and I hope there isn't a basketball player in the match. I want wrestlers in the match. People, as far as surprises go, I want people who aren't currently signed to WWE. I want current wrestlers. I want retired wrestlers. I want wrestlers in the match, not streamers or basketball players or commentators. I don't want Pat McAfee entering the match again just to not do anything, or JBL entering the match again just not do anything. It's a waste of a spot. Yeah, I'm a little bit sick right now, but it would be nice to have a few good surprises. And there's a few surprises I would like to see. At least 5 guys that I can think of. Need some water. One guy I think everybody is expecting is say his name and he appears, Joe Hendry. Yeah, it would be great to see him in the Royal Rumble match. But I just don't know if they're going to do it because he's the new TNA World Champion. So if the TNA Champion enters the match, gets eliminated, is that going to be acknowledged on TNA Impact? Like, is he going to get in the ring and be like, yeah, guys, I was in the Royal Rumble and I got thrown out. Sorry. The newly crowned TNA World Champion enters the Royal Rumble and doesn't win it. But so I don't know. I don't know if they'll do that, but it will be cool to see him in the match and maybe have an interaction with John Cena. Another guy I would personally really like to see in the match is Matt Cardona. Yeah, man, I feel like if he doesn't appear in the match, then there's just got to be someone in the WWE that doesn't want him there. Because I feel like he should have returned by now. And I want him to appear as Matt Cardona, not Zack Ryder. So that would be great to see him enter the match and maybe get another run in the WWE. So yeah. Joe Hendry, Matt Cardona. Another guy I'd like to see, Nick Nemeth or Dolph Ziggler. He can appear as Nick Nemeth or Dolph Ziggler. I don't care either way. But who knows if he actually wants to be in the WWE again. I think it was his call. Like, I think it was him who didn't want the WWE to re-sign him, right? If I'm remembering that correctly. And he's done pretty good outside of the WWE, so who knows if he even wants to be in the match. If he wants to be, I'm sure they got a spot for him. But we will see. And two other guys I'd love to see appear are Matt and Jeff, the Hardy Boys. And yeah, that would just be great to see Matt and Jeff back in WWE again. I think they're the current TNA Tag Team Champions. So yeah, there's that possibility that they might appear at the Royal Rumble, and you might get an interaction between Jeff and CM Punk. And I was scrolling Twitter a little while ago, and I saw someone say, "Oh, I can't wait for this music to hit tomorrow at the Royal." They sent a tweet out yesterday saying, "I can't wait for this music to hit tomorrow at the Royal Rumble." It was Aleister Black's music, so maybe he'll be in the match. I just hope the men's Royal Rumble is good, has a few good surprises. If we get even one of those 5 guys that I mentioned, or maybe 2 of them, that would be great. I just hope we have some good surprises, and it's a good match, good show overall. There's only 4 matches, there should be at least 5, but hey, just hope it's a good show. I hope the Royal Rumble matches aren't too predictable. Like, it's not good when there's 1 or 2 entrants left to come out, number 29 and 30, and you already know who it's going to be. It's not good when that happens. And it's not good when the 30th spot isn't someone exciting. Like, it's not, let's say later today, number 30 is about to come out, and most of us can already guess who it is. Oh, it's The Rock, or it's John Cena, or it's Rey Mysterio. Yeah, you don't want one of those guys coming in at number 30. So, yeah, just hopefully it's not too predictable, you know? If John Cena wins the match, all right, then yeah, that's predictable because a lot of people already guessed that. But I feel there's just different ways this can go. You got Punk in the match, you got Roman, you got other big names in the match. So yeah, I just don't know. And Punk. Oh, there's another thing I wanted to talk about. Like, I don't know who's going to win the Royal Rumble, the men's Royal Rumble match, but personally, I want CM Punk to win. Well, I want CM Punk to main event WrestleMania. And even back when he left a decade ago, I kept thinking, man, he's going to come back to someday. He's going to come back to WWE someday. And he's going to get his chance to main event WrestleMania. I feel like CM Punk deserves a main event at WrestleMania. But he doesn't even have to win the Royal Rumble match to get that. Because, you know, I'm sure the Elimination Chamber is coming up, so I'm sure Gunther might be defending his championship in the Elimination Chamber match. Maybe. So, Punk might be in that match. Punk might win it. And Punk go to WrestleMania as champion. But either way, I want CM Punk to be in the main event of WrestleMania. And that doesn't mean night one, because the night one main event at WrestleMania is not the main event. The main event of WrestleMania is the main event of night 2. I'm tired of hearing people tired of people calling themselves WrestleMania main eventers when they did not main event WrestleMania. The main event of night 1 is not the main event. The main event of night 2 is the main event. So I hope somehow, some way, CM Punk gets to main event WrestleMania. Either this year or next year. I hope it's this year because, I mean, he's getting older. And if he does get that main event spot, I think he needs to do better because, I mean, it looks like he's been getting pretty winded in some of his matches. So, too early on in the matches, he's been looking tired. So, he needs to get himself more prepared if he's going to be in the main event. But, yeah, I just hope it happens because I think CM Punk deserves a main event spot. But anyway, this video is too long. I hope we all have a great day today. Let's hope for a good show. Hope. I'm repeating myself too much. And let's go. Let's fucking go.